Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Dan's Trades. Today is June 25th, 2025, and we're going to take a look at just a quick scalp I did this morning, actually just a few minutes ago. I'm in the top one futures interface. I got it marked up. Price is a little bit later, I'll get to that after. This is based on the 9:30 opening this morning, looking at a 15-second chart on micro MNQ. You can see we already got the day done right now. 113 in profit. Here's the trade I took. We'll take away all the lipstick for a second. 15-second chart. But I was basing this off of a 1-minute fair value gap. It was not the first presentation fair value gap, although some people may think it is. So this might be a couple multiple lessons in one, but it was still a fair value gap. So if I put that back on, there's the 1-minute fair value gap I have drawn in because it does encompass the 9:30 candle, which is not a valid use of first presentation, in case you're curious. So this is one thing that some people may or may not get wrong, but it is still something you can use to base your trade off of because it is still a fair value gap in the market, and the algorithm's going to look at it. So I drew that in, 1-minute fair value gap, and we have a high and a low of the opening session here. So I have my fib drawn on this low to this high, looking for a retracement back into a better price. And I entered on a market order, so I had some slippage. And I was watching on the 15-second chart. And I exited with a limit order. So this is just part of me getting better and used to this platform because I'm so used to TradingView and all the different nuances of entering and exiting with the limit orders. But since I'm using this prop fund account to generate some income, I have to get used to I can right click on it and do market and limit orders. I'm not going to do anything right now, obviously, but I'm so used to being able to click on this plus button and throw a market order on, but this only gives me drawing horizontal lines over here, so it's my brain still getting adjusted to this platform. So right click, you can do market buys and sells at different levels, different number of contracts. So I'm going to get better at that. But just the nuance of the trade. So it was about a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. Say that twice fast. So here's where I had my slippage. I was looking to get in. Let me drop back down to the 15-second. Here's price now. So everything drawn in. Risk to reward. Again, about a 1-to-1. Just looking for a quick scalp today. I do like scalping, as those who have watched have seen. So there's the blue area, which is that 1-minute fair value gap, not a first presentation. First presentation's actually up higher above 22,530 is where first presentation happened on a 1-minute chart. But I based it off of this one. So here's the 15-second view. See if I can make this bigger just to see it all. We don't need everything else right now. All right. So this nuance plays out anywhere. So this is the fractality. I'll make up a new word. This is the fractality of price. High to low. I'll draw it on so it uses the magnet actually. And I want to enter. So here's OTE, optimal trade entry. That would have been the optimal entry right there. But there we hadn't verified it yet, so I waited till this swing low established. Then once this bar was closed, I went to take an entry. So that's why I got filled where I did. Because it was immediately after this close, price started moving. You see how fast it gyrates. At least the top one futures actually shows the better data feed versus the lag that the bars and the indicators have on TradingView. So that is one thing that I like better. And again, market order, so I'll get better at dropping my limit order on in the future. It is what it is. That's where we got filled today. This was based on the idea, is this risk 1-to-1? So if it went below here, it was definitely going to go lower, but it didn't at that time. It came up and it filled, took this buy side liquidity first. Little bit of drawdown right here, but it was just tapping back into the fair value gap for one more touch. And the exit was right on 22,530.75. Looks like 50 cent slippage as price smacked up through it. I had the limit order sitting there, so maybe I had the limit order off by a tick. I didn't record it live. I didn't have Camtasia on at that time. But that's the setup for today's quick scalp. Let's see, anything else? So these are just on the quadrants, so upper quadrant, lower quadrant, just a standard fib. Let's see what price is doing right now. Looks like it's... So there's what we did after the fact. Yeah, it's kind of nice to be in and out, one and done. $113.80, I'll take it. So I got my fourth trading day now, so I have to have 10 days as part of their rules. And we'll just keep trucking. Any questions? Throw them in the comment section. Happy to help. And as always, remember, tomorrow is promised for none of us. Live for today. Take care, all.